How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be heading straight into What If Roshi Sealed King Piccolo Part 2. A lot of you seem to miss Part 1, so make sure you guys go and check that part out before diving into this one. Before we get into the video though, if you guys like this channel and Dragon Ball, then make sure you guys go and join the Discord server, which is linked down below. There you guys can chat with me and others who like this channel, so make sure you go and join down below if you're interested. Also, if you want to see more of my personal life and all my photos there, make sure you follow me over at Damon Is Here, I guess, on Instagram, where I'll most likely respond more on there too. With all that out of the way, let's dive straight back into this scenario. We begin shortly after defeat of the androids by Gohan. Chi-Chi, Tien, and Chaozu were the only Z fighters who managed to get brought back to life, since they didn't die before due to natural causes. Yamcha is still alive too, but he's settled down and became a family man with Bulma, so there aren't that many Z fighters left. Gohan is happy that he managed to defeat the androids and wish his friends back to life, but his dad, his master, and one of his best friends won't be able to come back to life at all. It's a very bittersweet victory, and it depresses him. Kami pipes up though, saying that of course with the Dragon Balls that they have on this planet, you can only revive somebody once, but there should still be Dragon Balls on his home planet of Namek, and if they can find a way there, then they should go off and try to use theirs to wish everybody back. The group think that's a great idea, but they have no idea how to get to this planet, as the only thing they have to go on is the name. This is when a voice speaks to them in their head. It's Goku. Goku, Roshi, and Krillin all speak to them telepathically through King Kai, and tell the others they managed to keep their bodies and get some training in here. Of course, they love the training, but want to be brought back as well. So they asked King Kai about the location of Namek, and he happily gave it to all of the Z fighters, so he could get these people off of his planet eventually. The Z fighters are extremely happy to hear the Fallen's voices again, and instantly go off to Bulma to see if she can get started on a ship to get them to Namek. Kami guides the others towards his old ship that he came here in, and Bulma and Dr. Briefs work their magic on it, and manage to transform it into a ship capable of traveling to Namek. Once the ship is completed, it's time to decide who is going to make the journey. Bulma says she's automatically going to go, since she helped design the ship, and Gohan says he's going to go too, since he wants to be there for his dad getting brought back. And plus, he's the strongest one there, so of course he'd be able to protect them against any threats that come their way. If Gohan's going, Chi-Chi says she'll tag along as well, because she wants to make sure that he keeps up his studying, even if he's going off to an alien world. And she also wants to see her husband again too. Tien and Chaozu elect to stay behind, as they want to stay and protect the Earth just in case anything happens. So, it's decided, Gohan, Chi-Chi, and Bulma will be the ones to head off to Namek and try to revive their friends. The whole trip takes over a month, and during this time, Gohan and Chi-Chi do some more training together. But since there's no gravity chamber on this ship, it's mostly image training that they use, and they get a little stronger that way. Once the group arrive on Namek, they find that it's a very peaceful planet. Frieza never discovered the Dragon Balls since Vegeta and Nappa never came to Earth. So, he's not going to be arriving over to Namek in this scenario, which means the gathering of the Dragon Balls is much easier, since there aren't any Frieza soldiers that are going around to disrupt/kill anybody. The three manage to gather all of the Namekian Dragon Balls, and eventually make their way to the Grand Elder. They all get their potential unlocked, and grow even stronger there as well. Bulma doesn't get much stronger in terms of fighting power, but mentally she grows more intelligent, due to her power being unlocked in the brain as well. Gohan's power is especially the biggest boost, as now he's on par with his canon counterpart from the Cell Saga with this boost. And if you don't know, that's one powerful Gohan. The three with Nail's help summon Purunga and make their wishes. The first wish is used to revive Goku. However, Purunga still has the same handicap that Shenron does, as he can't bring back those who have died of natural causes. Gohan and Chi-Chi are crushed that Goku can't be brought back even here. And Nail of course feels terrible about it, but there's really nothing he can do either. Goku telepathically communicates with everybody that it's alright that he can't be revived. He really does like it here in the afterlife, as he can learn some cool abilities and train as much as he wants. Plus, he can communicate with his family whenever he wants, so he'll never be truly gone from them. Gohan and Chi-Chi wipe their tears and apologize for not being able to help Goku. The group used the next wishes to revive Krillin and Master Roshi, and struggle for the last wish. They eventually decide to use the last wish to bring the two of them over to Namek. That way they can greet them again, and get their potential unlocked by Guru. Purunga disappears and Krillin and Roshi welcome themselves back to the world of the living, and are able to get even stronger by getting their potential unlocked. Krillin and Roshi are even able to show off the new technique that they managed to learn, the Kaioken, which can boost users' abilities many times over. The most that the two are able to get right now is times 3, but with even more training, they should be able to boost the multiplier even more. Chi-Chi takes a liking to this technique, and wants to learn it for herself too, once Krillin and Roshi get it down enough where they can teach it to her. The group thank the Namekians for their help, and they all depart back to Earth. In the time span that the group was off-world, however, alien visitors arrived on the planet. You see, Frieza isn't going to be heading to Namek in this scenario, but Earth. Vegeta and Nappa have gotten nowhere in their ability to take down Frieza, and decide that they're going to need some new recruits who will be willing to join in on their side. They think back to Earth and how Raditz was killed there all those years ago, very easily. Maybe if they can use those Earthlings on their side, then they'll have a better chance of taking out Frieza. Plus, the radars have been detecting some strong powers there lately, so the planet is already on Frieza's radar. Might as well head there now and get some new recruits before Frieza gets them under his rule as well. The Saiyans arrive on Earth and track down the strongest warriors there, Tien and Chaozu, over on Kami's lookout. The Saiyans ask what happened to Kakarot and all the others that they detected all those years ago. But Tien isn't going to reveal any of these secrets to them, as he recognizes these guys as accomplices to Raditz. And if these guys are just like that guy, then there's no way he's going to tell them about Namek. Tien and Chaozu go off to fight with the Saiyans, and this match is more equal than you would have thought. Vegeta and Nappa have been training in this time, trying to take down Frieza, but the highest they managed to get for Vegeta was around 22,000, with Nappa being around 10,000. Tien hasn't been slacking either though, especially after his fight with the androids, and his power has gotten to be on par, if not maybe a little bit above Vegeta's. His goal right now is to try and surpass Gohan's strength, but since he just started training with that goal in mind, he hasn't gotten insanely powerful yet, but he's on the way there. Chaozu is no slouch either, and isn't too far behind Tien in terms of skill, so the two men should be a pretty good match for the Saiyans. Chaozu's magical abilities are able to actually work against Nappa this time, and he is able to severely weaken Nappa, enough to the point where he can almost finish him off himself. Tien and Vegeta battle it out, with Tien's skills in martial arts outpacing Vegeta and putting him on the back foot greatly. Vegeta is getting extremely annoyed with this, and decides to not play any more games, and takes Nappa away as the two fly all the way up in the air. Tien wonders what the two are doing, and tries to go after them, but the moment he goes to follow, he senses a gigantic increase in power. Vegeta and Nappa both manage to find the full moon and transform into great apes, which is more than what Tien and Chaozu together can handle, especially when the two great apes are working together. Tien, Chaozu, and Kami evacuate the lookout, avoiding the death and destruction for now. Back on the surface world, Tien asks Kami what they should do. As if they just stay in hiding for now, the Saiyans are surely going to destroy everything before the others have a chance to return. Kami tells Tien that he has one last plan, but it's a very risky one, although it is the last chance that they have for now, to save the Earth themselves. Kami reaches into his pocket and pulls out the rice cooker that contained King Piccolo. He opens up the rice cooker, and Piccolo is once again brought back to the world. Tien asks Kami if he's insane, and Piccolo agrees, wondering why on earth he was freed. Kami tells Piccolo that there are threats out there that even Piccolo won't be able to overcome, and if they are able to fuse together into one again, then they will be able to overcome them. Piccolo says he'd rather die than become one with Kami again, and he's the strongest demon of them all. Nothing can defeat him besides cheating and using a sealing technique. Right as Piccolo says this, Vegeta and Nappa show themselves once again, and try to attack the group. Tien and Chaozu go in to try and hold them off to best of their ability, but it's no use, and they're being tossed around like nothing. Piccolo tries to blast them away, but his attack doesn't do anything. Kami keeps yelling at Piccolo, saying that if they don't do this now, then there won't even be a world for Piccolo to rule over anymore. Piccolo is extremely reluctant, but knows he's going to die anyways, and eventually yells at Kami to just get it over with. And the two fuse together, and once more, become the Nameless Namekian. Kami is the host body this time, as he's the stronger of the two, and the Nameless Namekian's power is greater than the Saiyans could have imagined. Remember, in canon, Grand Elder Guru said that if the Saiyan Saga Piccolo and Kami fuse, then the Saiyans wouldn't stand any chance at all. And with Kami being even more powerful here than in the Saiyan Saga, the fusion with Piccolo would benefit greatly and do an even higher boost than what Guru would have anticipated. So Kami right now is able to completely waste Vegeta and Nappa. The Great Apes have their tails permanently removed by Kami, and are brought back down to base, not being able to move. Kami isn't Goku though, and sees these two as a big enough threat, so he actually kills the two of them, that way they won't cause any more trouble. With the Saiyans dead, Tien and Chaozu go up to Kami and are amazed by how strong he has become in this fusion, and wondering why he didn't do it before. Kami sighs and says the reason he didn't do it before was because the moment the fusion happened, the Dragon Balls deactivated themselves. So now they don't have any more Dragon Balls. Tien is pretty shocked about this, but hey, luckily now they still have the ones from Namek, and hopefully everything managed to work out well over there. Kami, Tien, and Chaozu make their way back to the lookout and continue their training. And unknown to them, Frieza overheard the death of Vegeta and Nappa, so he's on his way to Earth now as well. Who will make it there first, Frieza or Gohan and the others? Guess you guys will just have to wait to find out next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this part and are looking forward to the next one. Again, if you want to see the next part out faster, make sure you like and subscribe, so I know that you guys are wanting it out faster. Before I go, huge shout out to Professor X for becoming a patron over on Patreon. It really means a lot they're able to support me over there, man, so thank you so much. If you guys want to be like Professor X over here and get your name shouted out in a video, then consider donating over on Patreon. You can get a bunch of special perks if you pledge, and it would really help out the channel a lot. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Till we meet again, guys. See you later.